Hey, what is going on, guys? Ep.14 here, and today we have some more Minnesota Twins simulation franchise here in MLB 13 to show. So we are in year 2017, and that would be year 4 if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully we can have a pretty good season here. I'm still not certain on how long this is going to go, and if we do end it like year 5 or 6, then we're going to do another one. But if you guys want me to do like 10 seasons, then just let me know how long you guys want me to go. If I go shorter, I could probably do another one before I just stop doing them, and then if we go longer, this will be the last one. So year 4, here we go. We got the start of the season here, but before we do that, somebody suggested that we need to put Wil Myers in there, and I do agree with that because he's 26. He's almost as good as Cespedes, but Cespedes is a lot older. He's making a lot more money, so I think that we're going to try and trade Jonas Cespedes, because if we wait a longer, then we're probably not going to be able to trade him away. So the deal that I was looking at was Cespedes and Rutledge to the Boston Red Sox for Dustin Pedroia. Pedroia's a little bit older. He's signed for the next 3 seasons after this one, for like $14 million. And then Rutledge, he's got 3 years left, and then Cespedes has 4 years left at $10 million. So I think this is a good deal. Dustin Pedroia will probably get a little bit worse down the line. He's already 33 years old, but he's a very good piece. He can play second base for us. He's probably going to bat 3 for us because he will be most likely our best hitter. So he's probably going to bat 3 in that spot that Cespedes was batting. So yeah, this is going to be a done deal. Let's just see if we can get anything else, because if we can squeak out like Xander Bogaerts, wouldn't be opposed to that. So Josh Hamilton's a no. Alan Webster, yeah, all these guys are no's. So Storen, Bailey, we can get Bailey or Storen. I would like to get Bailey. Yeah, we really need another arm in the bullpen. So let's pick up Andrew Bailey, and can we get Britton or somebody? So let's just get Andrew Bailey in this deal. Yeah, he's way too old, that guy. So we're just going to get Andrew Bailey as well. So Pedroia and Bailey for Cespedes and Josh Rutledge. So that's that. And then we're going to put Wil Myers in this spot. Then he's going to move down here. We're going to switch that up in a second. So Pedroia is going to bat 3. Myers is going to move up to the 7 spot. And somebody said that Wil Myers used to be a catching prospect. But I think the guy that you were thinking of was Bryce Harper. So I don't think that Wil Myers was a catching prospect whenever he was coming up. So I just want to say that I think you were wrong, but don't write that down. I'm not 100% sure on that. So we're gonna duplicate these lineups. So put Pedroia there, and then do it again. So Wil Myers there, move him up a couple, and then put Pedroia there. Go like same thing. Put Wil Myers there, move him up one, because he's gonna bat in front of Arenado, and then that is our lineup. So we got those set. Our rotation is still the same. Got Bundy, Holtzen, De La Rosa, Worley, and Skaggs. Now the bullpen looks a lot better with Andrew Bailey in it. We're gonna need to send down. We're gonna need to release Pedersen now. Actually, I kind of want to keep him around. Get rid of probably Casey Fiend. Send him to AAA just because he's getting a lot older. So do that, and then we need to call up another bench bat. We could call up this first baseman. Don't want to call up Ryan Perkins because he's going to be the future second baseman still. Now, even though we got Pedroia, because Pedroia's already 33, he's going to get worse and worse as the days go on. Alex Hansen's already in the bigs. We could call up Miguel Hernandez, but I kind of feel like leaving him down, and we already have enough outfielders up. So let's call up this first baseman, Chris Colabo. So move you to the 40-man, and we'll add you there. So he's just another bench bat there. He's a good hitter against righties and lefties, I guess. So yeah, he's pretty good all around. He hits better against righties. So yeah, it's looking like we have a pretty good team. Let's go back in here. We're the 4th best team in the MLB. So I am going to actually stick with you guys for this simulation. So we're going to simulate it. Let's go. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go 5 series at a time. So while this is simulating, guys, I definitely want you guys to go check out my new Let's Play. It'll probably be coming out today. It is the Bigs 2 Become a Legend. So that I started it up. I thought of starting it up a long time ago. I asked you guys if you'd watch it, and you guys said yes, and then it wouldn't work on my PS3, and I finally got it to work. So go check that out. There'll probably be a link in the description for all my new videos that are, so I can get you guys watching that. So definitely go check that out, and we're gonna finish this simulation here. We're gonna go up to the trade deadline in this episode. So yeah, definitely go check that out. I know that there's a lot of you guys that love that game, and I thought of it a long time ago, and there's this guy, Mega Team Gamers. Okay, let me just finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I thought of this like a long time ago, and then just as I got it working, and I'm going to start it up today. Last night he actually started up his, so I'm not like blaming him or anything. It's a pretty good coincidence that we decided to start us out, or both of us, up at the same time. And I think it's just a very fun game. It's very unrealistic, but it's lots of fun. And we're under 500, so we need to pick it up here, boys. Definitely need to make the playoffs this year. We have a very, very good team, and we need to at least win some of these division matchups. So we're going to simulate another 5 series like that. So yeah, the Let's Play probably won't be that long. I'm hoping that it'll be less than like 30 episodes. So those are going to be coming out daily. So if you guys enjoy that, there's going to be lots of it coming out in the near future. So once that is complete, I was thinking of doing a franchise in that. Well, I think it's called Season Mode. Maybe with the Blue Jays as well. So let me know if you guys want to see that. So yeah, it's pretty much the same thing as like a season mode in MLB 13 The Show, but I would probably only play like 1 game per series, because yeah, so that's how it's gonna work if I do that. So let's just get back onto the topic of doing this series. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got this White Sox series. So we're getting deep into the season, and this division is actually being quite close to each other. So there's the Cleveland Indians leading us, then we're only like 2 games back. Detroit's only 4, and then KC is only like 5 games back, and then the White Sox are pretty much out of it. So we'll go to the draft. I'm not sure if we used our pick. No, we didn't. We got this pick right here. So this guy right here looks pretty good. Martin Gomez. He is 61 overall, and he has 94 potential. He's a starting pitcher, so that looks good to me. So got the compensation round, 2nd round coming up here. Got the 27th pick in this round. So we got a lot of first base prospects. We got a lot of shortstops, so we pretty much have lots of prospects for everywhere. We'll go with this guy, Orlando Lopes. So we're going to pick you up now to the 3rd round. We'll see who we're going to scoop up here. We got 91 potential. Yeah, I'll just scoop them up, because once you get past like the 2nd round, so like into the 3rd round, there's usually not that many really good guys. As long as you can get like an A potential, and they're gonna be there, they're gonna be on your team in a very long time, and they'll probably just end up being like trade pieces for you. So we'll scoop up Angel Rosario. I didn't even read his first name. I think it was Angel. So to the 6th round, probably our last pick, we'll just scoop up the guy with the best potential. Here we go, Rob Hughes. And then 7th round, it usually goes about halfway down, and yeah, we didn't get a pick. So we'll go sign our draft picks. Gomez, there we go. So we signed him. There we go. So we signed everybody up, and let's get back to the simulation. So we went to the White Sox series, I believe. Let's just simulate all the way up to the All-Star break. So we're having a pretty good season so far. We're about 5 games over 500, and if we can win this division, that's going to be very good. So it looked like Cleveland's leading the way, so we got a series coming up here at the end of the month against the Cleveland Indians, so hopefully we can stick around, and that series will be very important. So we lose 2 here against the Angels, we lose 2 of 3, we win the 3rd game. Now we got a series against KC, win the 1st one, lose the 2nd one, and lose the 3rd one. So back-to-back series where we got the loss, and then here against Toronto we win the first 2, win the 3rd one, and then we almost sweep them off, but Tyler Skaggs loses it for us. So we get back-to-back losses there against the Tigers, and we get swept by the Tigers. So now we're 8 games out of the division lead. So we got a huge series against the Cleveland Indians. Lose the 1st one, win the 2nd one, and then win the 3rd one. So we at least pick up a little bit of ground here. And then we got a 2-game set here against the Miami Marlins, and we win 1 of 2. Now we got a series against the White Sox, win the first 2, lose the 3rd one, and then lose the 4th one. So we split that set there against the White Sox, and we are falling out of it. We are like 8.5 back of the division lead, so hopefully we're close to it in the wild card race. I will check that at either the All-Star break or the trade deadline. So got a series against the Seattle Mariners. We get swept by the Mariners, and we got a 4-game set against the Tampa Bay Rays, and we win the 1st one, lose the 2nd one, lose the 3rd one, and then lose the 4th one. So we lose 3 or 4 there against the Rays, lose the 1st one against Detroit, and we are just totally stinking the barn. We're only 2 games over 500 coming into the All-Star break. So the Home Run Derby contestants are Jorge Soler, Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Miguel Cabrera, Pablo Sandoval, Evan Longoria, Freddie Freeman, and Nick Swisher, who I think is leading the league in home runs. So we're having a very, very, very bad season here. We're only 2 games over 500. We're probably nowhere close to it for the wild card. We're only 3.5 back, so we could still make the playoffs. It's not that far-fetched for us to make the playoffs. So we're gonna go in here and we are going to check out the All-Star ballot. So I'll go to the NL first. So they got Villanueva, Hamels, Jeremy Hellickson, Clay Buchholz, Zach Greinke, Houston Street, Tyler Clippard, John Axford, Jonathan Papelbon, Steve Cishek, Aroldis Chapman, Craig Kimbrell, and that's it for the rotation. Well, they're pitchers. Now to the hitters, they got Billy Hamilton, Colton Wong, Carlos Gonzalez, Bryce Harper, Freddie Freeman, Troy Tulowitzki, Buster Posey, Jorge Soler, and Kyle Seager. Now to the bench, they have Yadi, they have Rob Brantley, Yonder Alonso, Daniel Murphy, Pablo Sandoval, Andrelton Simmons, Paul Goldschmidt, Jordan Pacheco, Oscar Taveras, who's 99 overall. That's pretty sick. Justin Upton, who's also 99 overall. Ryan Braun. So Oscar Taveras, he looks like a very, very good player. Might be looking to scoop him up if possible, which is probably not. And then one more guy, Rob Brantley. He's turned out into a pretty good player. So we're gonna go check out the AL All-Stars. So we got Justin Verlander, Shelby Miller, John Lamb, Trevor Bauer, Chris Sale, Ryan Madsen, Brian Wilson, Joel Hanrahan, Drew Storen, Heath Hembury. That's our first All-Star right there. Tom Wilhelmsen, Chris Perez, and that is it for the pitchers. So now to the hitters, starting roster. They got Jose Reyes, Michael Brantley, Mike Trout, Josh Reddick, Nick Castellanos, Evan Longoria, Carlos Santana, Aaron Hill, and Nick Swisher. Now to the bench, Zunino, who's our second All-Star. Then Joe Mauer, Justin Smoke, Jose Altuve, Ryan Schmidt, then Xander Bogaerts, Miggy Cabrera, Mike Moustakas, Yoenis Cespedes, who we traded away, and he's having a pretty good season, almost batting 300, and he has like 16 home runs. Jackie Bradley, who's our third All-Star, who has 11 home runs, almost batting 200 as well. Jacoby Ellsbury, and so that's it. So we had 3 All-Stars from our team. We're going to simulate up to this KC game, and we're not having a good year, so we're gonna go look, see if there's any possible trades. So as I said before, Dustin Pedroia has already dropped to a 96, so that's not good. We're gonna go look and see if it is possible for us to go and get 99 overall St. Louis Cardinals center fielder Oscar Taveras. So if we can put together a package, oh, that looks good. That trade right there looks good. Those 2 center fielders. If we can do it, ooh, dump off the salary from Dustin Pedroia, that $14 million contract, and then if we can give up Buxton, or yeah, I'd rather give up Bradley because Buxton is only 23. So dump off Bradley and Pedroia. Then Perkins would probably play second base. This would be a huge shakeup to the lineup. Do they have anybody else that we could have back? They really don't have that many guys. We got Zach Wheeler, who would be very good for our rotation. If we can throw in like Holtzen, Bundy, Skaggs, no, Lincecum. If we can throw in like, if we threw in like Skaggs, they'd give us Lincecum, Hughes, Vargas. So no, I don't think we're gonna get anything else in that. So the Blue Jays just beat the Mariners. Jose Reyes goes 2 for 5 with a home run and 2 RBIs. Johnson had 5 Ks over 5 shutout innings. So Jays had a very good game there. So we're gonna do this deal here just straight up. Where is it? For Oscar Taveras, who's probably like the best player in the MLB. He's like batting .292, 16 home runs, 14 stolen bases. So this guy's probably very fun to play with. So I might get some gameplay in. Maybe it's a very small possibility. So Buxton can still be there as like the DH or whatever. Then who else? Perkins, we're gonna call you up to play second base, or Alex Hansen can also be called up as well. So yeah, that's pretty much a done deal. So we're gonna do that, and yeah, so we're gonna go back into here, and this is gonna be a lot of lineup settings. So Taveras gonna be our 3-hitter, 3 spots. So then Buxton is going to bat leadoff, I guess. So then Taveras, switch that up. And then we got to call up the second baseman first. My bad. Call up Ryan Perkins, who's probably gonna be the future second baseman, and the future is now. So call up Ryan Perkins, pop him. Where is he? Ryan Perkins, move him down. So 2 spot can be who can bat the 2 spot? We can put Bold in there and move Zunino and Myers up, and then Perkins is going to bat in the 9 spot. So that's going to be pretty much the lineup there. So Buxton leading us. Actually, Buxton can't. So it's going to be Profar there whenever we have these lineups. So Buxton's going to sit whenever we have DH, which is very rare because we are an AL team. So we're going to do that. Bolden's going to bat there. Same lineup pretty much, except for Profar is in the leadoff spot. So it's going to be like that. Yep. So second baseman Perkins comes in, Bolden's gonna bat there, same thing, and then pop Oscar Taveras there. Oscar Taveras, we'll just, yeah, this is the last lineup, I think. Yeah, so Taveras, so it goes like that. Then Perkins comes in and he's gonna switch like that. Perkins moves down, Bolden bats 2, and we are done with the lineup. So pitching rotation, we got Bundy, who actually went down over the course of the season. A lot of our pitchers are going down for some reason. Robbie Ross, Danny Holtzen, is he injured or something? No. So move you back in. So a lot of our pitchers, like Vance Worley's getting worse. So we'll see. We're probably going to try and deal off some of these pitchers or something. I don't know. So we pretty much made our big deal at the deadline. So we're going to simulate through here, and we'll see if we get any more trades. But if not, then I think we're done with the trade deadline with that huge deal for trading for like one of the best players in the MLB at this time. So we win 1 of 3 there against KC. And then important message, which is probably just the trade deadline's coming up. So we win the first 2 against Boston. Twins do not have, we'll just auto-fix those. And then we win the 3rd one, and then we lose the 4th one. So we win 3 of 4 there against Boston, and we have a few more days here before the trade deadline. So we're just going to simulate through the end of the deadline, and then the episode will be done. So we win one of the first two against Cleveland, and then we lose the last one. So we really need to turn it on for the end of the season. So hopefully we can at least turn it on. So it is after the trade deadline now, and we're gonna go to see some of these guys that are on waivers. So I would love to get Matt Harvey or Jose Altuve. Oh, okay, we already did. Rex Brothers, nice bullpen piece. Chris Tillman, Henderson Alvarez, no, not really. Chris Tillman, who else? Tom Wilhelmsen, I would love to get you. Todd Frazier, nah. So I think that's all we need. We're gonna simulate through the end of this series, and we'll see how we are after that. So in the next episode, we're going to finish up the simulation, and then we are going to, withdrawn. So in the next episode, we're going to finish up the simulation, and we are going to either have the playoffs or the offseason. So thank you guys for watching. It was a little bit of a longer episode than I would like, so thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.